In today's health conversation, the product team will take you through the Eqology product portfolio. Because every day our body needs different nutrients to function, in either through a daily diet or through supplements. And since Eqology have various products in the portfolio, we will today share how we develop the portfolio to complement each other and also how it creates a synergy inside of the body. So at Eqology, we often start the conversation off with the omega-3 health concept. And it makes sense because this is the foundation for good health, something that everybody needs. With the omega-3s, you can build on it and add the rest of the important nutrients that the body needs, like the various vitamins, minerals, antioxidant, collagen, and proteins. From our omega-3s and to our advanced collagen formulas, every product begins with one question: how can we help people to live better and healthier? And we will start off with the base of the products, which is the omega-3 health concept.
So I'm here today to talk about why we started up with the pure Arctic oil concept. So omega-3 fatty acids. We know today that we need more omega-3 than we did before, and that's because of the diet has changed. Just this week I heard a new study that came up that if you eat a lot of processed food, you get chronic inflammation and you can get chronic diseases. So the diet are not in balance anymore. We need more omega-3, and it's because of the unbalance between omega-6. So why another omega-3? The reason is that we know that fresh, natural omega-3 are actually giving you more health benefits. So the whole idea was to come up with the freshest, most natural, full spectrum omega-3. And that's the pure Arctic oil concept. Together with a test. So we also have a test where you can measure the omega-3 ratio, but also you can measure your omega-3 index. The index is just an indication how much omega-3 you have in a red blood cell. And that's key, because if you have 8% or more, then your health will improve and you will actually have less risk of getting some lifestyle diseases like cardiovascular diseases. I want to mention also that we have, during the years, we have developed, so we have launched some new products. So we have the gold product. So this one has lutein, and this is more targeted for the eyes and the brain. Lutein is key for the macula of the eye, protecting the macula. And then we just launched another one, and that's heart and energy. That's one with CoQ10. CoQ10 will help you to get more energy with the mitochondria producing energy in the form of ATP. So that's very important when you get a little bit older. So the concept now consists of 7 different oils. I will say they are all world class. It's something unique, something special. You should find your favorite. So yeah, thank you.
Yes, I know it's my privilege to talk a little about the K2 concept we have in Eqology. I have been working with vitamin K2 since the year 2000. And of course it has been one of my big ideas also to include this product and the test for the K2 in the Eqology company. So this first picture shows a lady with a broken hip. And this is the whole idea behind my very enthusiastic focus on vitamin K2, because we know that in Norway, with the fantastic women, they have also a lot of fractures in the hip and in the arms and in the feet. One of the reasons for that is that they have too little vitamin K2. When we look at this picture and see what normally happens with the bone strength of both men and women, we see that the bone strength is on the top around the age of 30, and afterwards and after that time is declining. And in fact, a study documented and published in the 80s showed that in Japan, when they were eating this fantastic food you see on this picture, natto, they had less fractions. And after some time, one identified vitamin K2 as the major content in this food that reduced risks for fractions. And that was the background for my involvement in Natto Pharma, and that was also the background that Eqology decided that we would like to include vitamin K2 in our product portfolio. When we look into where we find vitamin K2 in food, it's only this blue bar, the high blue bar on the right in this picture, that shows that it's a high content of vitamin K2 in natto food from Japan, the food I just showed you, but it's very little vitamin K2 in other types of food. There are something we find in very fermented cheeses. When it comes to vitamin K1, the green bar over the green vegetables includes some vitamin K1, but that vitamin has totally different functions from vitamin K2. Another very important thing for vitamin K2 is that will secure that we do not generate so much calcium in the arterial wall, and therefore reduce the risk for development of high blood pressure and later on cardiovascular diseases. So vitamin K2 is therefore so important to activate two very important proteins, the osteocalcin that will bind calcium to the bone matrix, and matrix GLA protein that will reduce the risk for calcium aggregation in the arterial wall. And together with vitamin K2, we need vitamin D3 to secure that these two vitamins works in synergy. So this is a picture really showing that if we take regular vitamin K2, the bone strength will remain very much the same compared to the placebo group, the lower curve on these two figures. That happens normally without taking additional vitamin K2. And this figure shows that the arterial flexibility really improves by taking vitamin K2 compared to the placebo group that is on the bottom line or under the line in this figure. That shows us that we get stiffer and stiffer arteries as longer we live. So why should then Eqology include this product and this product concept in our portfolio? Because it's so fantastic synergies between the omega-3 products we have in pure Arctic oil and in vitamin K2. And in this figure we see the synergies both for the heart and for the bone system, where MENAQ7, vitamin K2, really is important to reduce the risk for arterial calcification, increase over arterial flexibility, reduce risk for blood pressure increases and for inflammation, and also then will activate osteocalcin that is important to bind calcium. And when we look at omega-3, here we see we reduce the triglycerides, we see that we reduce risk for high blood pressure, for inflammation, and also for calcium, improved calcium absorption. So these two fat-soluble vitamins together, vitamin D and vitamin K2, together with omega-3 is the perfect fit. So therefore, now you understand a little more why we have both the vitamin K2 D3 test and the vitamin D3 K2 product to secure strong bones and flexible arteries for a long, long time. So that is very good to remember when you take the product and when you try to let other people take the advantage of the product.
Thank you, Hogne, for the important insights into K2 and D3 and also from the omega-3 part with Børre. And speaking of synergies, our body needs different ingredients to function daily, and we can compare it with a car, because a car also needs all of its parts to function properly to be able to be a functional car. You don't need just the driving fuel, you also need oil, the water, and also water for the window shield and the windows to be clean. You know that oil needs to lubricate the car, and also the water needs to cool down. And it's the same with the body. There's so many action and processes taking place in our body at every second, and all of these different processes needs different nutrients in order for the body to function optimally. So like the car, you cannot just leave out the fuel or the motor oil, or else it will not move. It is the same with our body and these synergies inside of us. We need the right type of nutrients every day to function at our best. And this includes everything from the omega-3, the K2, D3, the vitamins, minerals, the antioxidants, the protein, and the collagen. Food and water is usually what we need to survive and to function optimally. But unfortunately, we have gone from a diet consisting of fresh food, freshly slaughtered meat and fish that had traveled short distances, freshly picked berries, fruit and vegetables, to a more nutrient-poor diet, looking more like this. It also includes much more ultra-processed food. And this type of food we might eat for 1 or 2 meals per day. And it doesn't give the body all it needs to function optimally. Just like the car analogy that we mentioned, if you give something like this to your car, it wouldn't move. So you have to give your food the right nutrients to be able to function and to move. And it needs it all of the time. And you probably heard about something that we call 5 a day, or in some countries it might be like up to 8 a day. If you take Germany, for example, we see that only 3 or 4 people are able to eat 5 a day of fruit and vegetables. And that is a very, very low level of nutrients that the people get into the body from fruit and vegetables and different greens. And it will be the same in Norway. We know also in Norway that only 3 or 4 are able to do this, which is very, very sad, because we also know that there has been a decline in nutrients inside of our food over the last 100 years. For instance, take a look at broccoli. You can see that the magnesium content has decreased almost 80%. And also there's very much of the folate is gone. And also potatoes have a low value of, for instance, B6. And it's the same with all the foods. And some of the reason for this is that there are less nutrients in the soil where everything is grown. And also there are much more import and also a lot more transport. And the fruit and vegetables, they're not picked when they're ripened, because sometimes they're ripened on board the transport, and also gas is used. So they're not ripened in the sun and get all the nutrients in the way it's supposed to be. And speaking of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, they are essential and we all need it to function. They are involved in almost every physiological process inside of the body, from the metabolism to the nervous system, to growth and all the repair, with the blood, the immunity, and also hormone and enzyme regulation. So these are very, very important nutrients to get into our body. And there are synergies between vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants and our other ingredients, like the EPA and the DHA and the full spectrum fatty acids. They are dependent on vitamins and minerals to be able to function properly. And also we know that K2 interact with other vitamins and minerals to be able also to function and do the proper work inside of the body. Collagen is dependent on vitamins and minerals and also antioxidants for an optimal function. And in our product portfolio, we have the Nordic Energy Booster and Essential as vitamin, mineral, and antioxidant products. And for the Nordic Energy Booster, we have a range of vitamins and minerals that are added with high bioavailability so that you will get the nutrients into your body that you will need in a daily diet. Because if you don't get enough from your diet, you can take a supplement. The Nordic Energy Booster and Essential will give you a lot of what you need. And then you have all of these different branded vitamins and minerals that's added to the product, and also other high quality vitamins and minerals that you find in Nordic Energy Booster. They're highly bioavailable and effective. They're branded and backed by science, and they are of premium quality and potency. And then we have the Essential, which is a fluid form to get your vitamins and minerals and antioxidants into your body. So if you don't like taking the pills, you just like the good flavor of the Essential, you can take this as a fluid. So you take 55 milliliters per day and you will get quite a lot of vitamins and minerals by taking that shot. And also you will get the superfoods like the acai, the bilberry, and also the mangosteen. There are many, many different health claims for vitamins and minerals. So more than 100 proved EFSA health claims for the vitamins and minerals that you find in Essential or in Nordic Energy Booster. For energy metabolism, for immune system, for the function of the body in general. The list goes on and on. And you can also measure the levels of different minerals inside of your body with the Eqology mineral test. You measure 5 different minerals: magnesium, selenium, zinc, copper, and iodine. So you get the status of the mineral inside of your body at that present time. So now you see the importance of taking vitamins and minerals and getting the synergy together with the K2, the D3, the omega-3s, and also you will learn more about collagen shortly.
In addition to our world-class omega-3 and vitamin and mineral supplements, Eqology also produces collagen supplements. And we now know that over the past 10 to 15 years, there's been increasing evidence that supplementing with collagen is beneficial to a healthy aging process. We know it reduces the speed of skin aging, as well as being beneficial to our ligaments, tendons, joints, cartilage, and also muscle health and the recovery after exercise. Now, the collagen in Eqology's products, of course, we've gone to the Arctic Ocean to find marine collagen. And what we have done with it is to hydrolyze it, meaning we have cut it up in smaller pieces. And when we cut it up into smaller pieces, it's more bioavailable to the body. It's more easily absorbed, and these small pieces are more likely to actually be used for the collagen production. And we know that hydrolyzed marine collagen speeds up the body's own production of collagen, and it increases the body's ability to hydrate the skin, making it more bouncing and healthy looking. And we know collagen reduces the depth of wrinkles. However, the most important thing is to prevent. When it comes to collagen and the slowing down of the skin, we have much more to gain from preventing the aging of skin versus trying to repair it later. Although collagen can actually sort of decrease the depth of our wrinkles. As I mentioned, it's beneficial to our joint health and also for our muscles and the recovery after exercise, meaning we are more robust and we will faster recover after we have a hard and long workout. And we also are starting to find out more about how collagen is beneficial to our gut health, because the epithelial cells in our gut lining, they benefit from collagen production. So all over our body and all parts of our health, collagen plays a role. Now, our collagen products contains more. We have added some supporting nutrients. And this is what makes our products even more unique, because most collagen products out there only has collagen. The most important nutrient we have added is vitamin C, because without vitamin C, there will be no collagen production in our body. Our body needs vitamin C to make every single collagen molecule. And we also know that vitamin C sort of stimulates the production. It kickstarts the collagen production in the body, promoting the body's own collagen production. And please keep in mind that vitamin C is the only nutrient the body does not have any form of storage. So we need vitamin C every day, and if we supplement collagen without vitamin C, it is not as efficient. We do need vitamin C. We have also added some minerals that we know supports the collagen production and skin renewal, and that is zinc, it's manganese, and it's copper. And we need these three to create collagen, and many people have not enough of these three without knowing it. And I would like to point out copper, because many women will lack copper, but it's mistaken for an iron deficiency. And I'm sure there are many women out there who go to the doctor and they will get a response. What the doctor says, you have an iron deficiency, you need to supplement with iron, and they supplement, but it doesn't work, it doesn't change the symptoms. And then it's very often a copper deficiency. So we have added copper to this product to make sure the body has enough to repair and renew the skin. And in addition to this, there are some nutrients that just speeds up the process. You know, the protein is built up by amino acid, and collagen is a protein. Now there are two amino acids that are present to a large degree in collagen, and that is arginine and glycine. And glycine is actually every third amino acid in the collagen molecule. And why we have added this is the body, it can make glycine itself, but you know, it has to make so much glycine, which is why we added free glycine. So it's so easy for the body to just put the glycine in when it's making collagen, and this really speeds up the process. Arginine is a very important amino acid, and for me that is my favorite amino acid because it will increase the blood flow, meaning it will help the nutrients get out to the peripheral tissue and actually all the way out to the skin. It is also an antioxidant, and it's an important building block of collagen. Now, one of our collagen products also has hyaluronic acid. And hyaluronic acid is a molecule that will hold water, meaning when we have hyaluronic acids in between the collagen molecules, it will hold water and plump up our skin a little bit. So the times in life we want to really feel our best, supplementing with a collagen product with hyaluronic acid is very beneficial. Also, I mentioned vitamin C earlier as a necessary part of making collagen. But vitamin C is also a very strong antioxidant, and it prevents collagen from being damaged and our skin from being damaged by sun and bacteria and other things in our body. So it will also protect our skin and the collagen molecules. Astaxanthin is one of the strongest antioxidants in the world, and this is quite unique to our skin because it has the opportunity to penetrate the cell, so it will work on the skin cell both from the inside and the outside, and it will help to resist from UV lighting as well as protect the cells, just like vitamin C, the strong antioxidant. Now, we all know the Eqology's collagen booster, which is our third generation collagen product. It is a liquid, unique product. Okay, so these are the supporting nutrients that help collagen supplementation to work even better. But what many of you might not know is that our Eqology collagen booster has a very unique form of collagen in it. It has the hydrolyzed marine collagen, just like the other two products, but this collagen has been treated with a very special technique called the double nutri technology. And this is a technique that combines fat-soluble and water-soluble nutrients to make really small particles, and by that being even more bioavailable and securing that this molecule will be used for collagen production. So it's a more bioavailable collagen, and this technique also enhances the nutrient uptake from our gut. Let me show you an overview of the 3 collagen products from Eqology. Now we have the anti-aging premium collagen product, we have the marine collagen premium product, and we have our collagen booster. If we start out, we see that all 3 have hydrolyzed marine collagen. They all have the type of collagen that's very similar to the amino acid profile that's in our own skin, and therefore making it easier to produce. And they all have vitamin C. This is actually quite unique. You might think it's obvious to have vitamin C in our collagen products, but the fact is very few has this. So vitamin C is in all 3 products. Now, we start to differentiate them a little because our Marine Collagen Premium Plus and our Collagen Booster, they have MSC certified hydrolyzed marine collagen in them. So it's the highest form of sustainability stamp we can achieve. And they are also added some of the supporting nutrients I mentioned before. They all have copper, zinc, and manganese in them. And they're both added the free amino acids, arginine and glycine. Now, our special Ecology booster also has the hyaluronic acid, which helps hydrate and plump our skin, which is why we say it's for when it matters the most. And it contains anthocyanin, the very strong antioxidant that is very beneficial to our skin. And this collagen booster has that double Nutri technology which the collagen has been treated with to increase bioavailability, increase absorption, and promote collagen production. There we have it, all our collagen products. And as we know, our skin is also in contact with the outer world, being exposed to sunlight and temperature changes and scratches and possible damage, which is why we have created an Ocean Miracle skincare series, so we can take care of our skin from the outside as well as from the inside. And like all our other products, this series is based on natural and sustainable harvested ingredients. And in particular, we have 4 unique ingredients. It's Maris Aqua, a Norwegian sea holly, spirulina, and resourcil. Now, this series is based on 3 products. First, we have the cleanser, because our skin is exposed to so much during a day, pollution, dust, makeup. So we need at the end of the day to take all of this off. And a cleanser, we want to remove all the dirt and makeup, but we want to keep the fats and the natural part of our skin. We don't want to rib it of its water and hydration. So this is a very gentle cleanser that will be very kind to your skin. Then we have a serum. And the serum makes all the difference, because a serum is thinner than a cream. And the small molecules will penetrate the skin and sort of absorb further down the skin, and it can work down on a cellular level. And this serum contains nutrients that will heal our skin, and it will promote skin renewal as well as plump up our skin a little bit. Like I said, with a hyaluronic acid, sort of just holds the water so our skin seems more plump and nice. And then to seal the deal, we have our Ocean Miracle Day and Night Cream, which will protect our skin and work as a shield between our skin and the outer world. It will protect from temperature changes, and it will protect from bacteria to penetrate the skin, and it will just lie there as a level to protect us from everything we are exposed to. Of course, we have made this formulation as clean and conscious as possible. We wanted everything we put on our skin to be clean, and we want it to be sustainable. So this product line is dermatologist tested, is hypoallergenic. It has a very light formulation, and that means it's suitable for most skin types, and it's vegan and it's cruelty free. And of course, it's free from parabens, mineral oils, and artificial colors. So there it is, our Ocean Miracle collection.
So in addition to our K2, D3, our omega-3 portfolio, the collagen, the vitamins, the minerals, and antioxidants, we also have 3 shakes inside of our portfolio. And there are 2 shakes, the Ecology shakes. They are based on milk proteins. And then we have the vegan shake, which is based on plant proteins. And proteins, they are very important building blocks inside of your body with very important functions. And many do not get enough proteins through the diet. And also the shakes can then be a very good way of getting proteins into your body. It can be used as a meal replacement or also in relation to training before or after training. We have also added some vitamins and minerals into the shake. And for instance, also in the vegan shake, you will find an ingredient like creatine, which has been very popular for some time now. So the whole portfolio builds on each other, and we all need the different ingredients to function properly inside of our body every day. And if we take a look at the different synergy effect, for instance, with the omega-3s, we know that also vitamins and minerals are important for the omega-3 and vice versa, because the omega-3 works in the cell membrane level, and to be able to work the way it should, you also need vitamins and minerals. And vitamin D3, magnesium and zinc, they also support different metabolic pathways, where omega-3 also plays a role in creating this synergy effects for immunity, energy, hormones, and also for recovery. We know that omega-3 is anti-inflammatory, and it also then protects the cell from oxidative stress in a way, but in addition, antioxidant and different botanical extracts also are important for oxidative stress and protect the cells. So there are very many different functions and synergies with our portfolio, and all of them have a synergetic role. So our advice is to use several of the products inside of your diet or as a supplement every day, so that you get the nutrients that you will need on a daily basis.